seem to take a step out. Get some air now, let your edge out. To some iceberg, you'll be.
Hey, it's me, Danny B. Don't forget the game in. And we're back with Paralives. I don't like how I said that, but too late. Alright, if you're new to the channel, welcome. And if you're not, welcome back. So today we are doing an apartment. That's where I moved my parents. I was like, let me do an apartment first before I try to tackle full house, so I can just get a hang of all the features and try to learn where stuff is. And of course, we know I don't actually build, I just decorate, so that I don't know if I'm gonna attempt to build a house. Probably not anytime soon if I do, because the amount of years it took me to before I was like willing to build a house in Sims 4. We'll see. But and yeah, this was the floor plan already for it. This is the apartment near the beach. I don't know if they have names or anything yet, so yeah, it's just the apartment near the beach. And like I said, I kept the floor plan because I hate trying to figure out floor plans as well. So yeah, wherever stuff was is just where I put stuff back at. But yeah. So right now I'm just trying to figure out the wallpapers, and I just did the flooring. I didn't know what kind of color scheme I wanted to go to or vibe I wanted to go for, whatever. So because I was like, I want to do a colorful one, but then it didn't seem like it came out as colorful as I wanted it to, but then it was kind of colorful. I don't know, so that's what I'm struggling. Like, I could have made it more colorful and stuff, possibly. Well, yeah, I mean, there's no possibly. I could have, but I don't know. I think it came out nice. I would say the bathroom's definitely colorful. And the bedrooms are. It's not so much colorfulness you can do with the kitchen. I mean, I guess I could have changed the swatches of the fridge and stuff, but that's not what I mean by colorful. That's just something else. Yeah. So I was trying to figure out all the colors for all the rooms and stuff to kind of give me an idea of what I was doing, and then start furnishing. So this is the main bedroom. I did pink walls, but most of the furniture in there didn't end up being pink because I was like, I don't want it all pink, because then like she gonna have a man moving in. Like, obviously a man can like pink and have pink stuff, but I just didn't want it to feel like a girly girl room when it's not just gonna be her room, you know. That's kind of why I like doing nurseries and kid rooms. Mainly nurseries are definitely my favorite because I can just go crazy with them, because it's for like a kid and it's for like one, or if it's not, they're all kids, so it doesn't matter. Like, trying to do rooms for like 2 adults who might have completely different vibes, it's always like, that's why I kind of keep them kind of boring. But like, you can just go crazy with nurseries and stuff like that, because you'll see in this house I just did, I made like all the kids rooms in a nursery themed, and it's so cute. That'll be coming out after because I only have like 3 Paralives videos, but yeah, that'll be coming out after that, so look forward to that. Anyway, I was adding more windows because there is so few windows, and like, I am a window gal, and so there had to be windows. As you can see, I did make one, extend one. I was trying to think about those ones, but then I was like, no. So yeah, there's just the one window that I made a little wider. I'm not gonna say I didn't like explore that stuff. I did, just not with like the windows and stuff, but I still think that's so cool. Like, you can use the same window and then it's just different sizes and stuff, so it's like cohesive, but it's not all like the same. The same, because like trying to find 2 different size windows that actually go together in Sims could be challenging sometimes. Oh, my throat's making noises. But yeah, so it's just a nice feature. I like it, and I like that with like the curtains and all that stuff. Definitely looking forward to when there's more wallpapers and stuff to choose from, because some of the designs are kind of wild and stuff, and you can change the color, but I don't think you can change like the design and stuff. I didn't really look into it that much, but yeah, I did furnish this whole thing in like a little under 2 hours, so it wasn't like I explored every little thing. Even though it's also not that big of an apartment, so yeah, I could have sworn. You see, I'm tired. I could have sworn I chose one a 3-bedroom, and I was looking for the 3-bedroom at one point, but I guess I didn't. But yeah, anyway, so we're on to into. Why can I not talk? Why are words so hard for me tonight? We're in the kitchen. I wanted to do an island type thing or breakfast bar, whatever, that they could sit at instead of having a table. But I was watching somebody build, and I don't think bar stools snap to the like those counters, the islands yet. So I don't know if I don't think they would be able to sit at them, unfortunately. But yeah, that's what I had originally wanted to do, but it's just, you can't. I mean, yeah, you can't. They need somewhere besides the couch to eat at. So I ended up going with an actual table. But if I could have, I would have. So I just needed to put that out there because I really did want to just do an island thing. But oh well, there's always the future, you know. So I'm just doing the cabinets now. And yeah, I really do like how you can just adjust them, make them shorter, make them longer, and then you know, the really good thing about expanding is if you don't have a lot of money, instead of placing down 3 counters, you can just stretch 1 counter to be the length of 3, and then you only have to pay for 1 counter. So this does make building a lot better and cheaper wise, because instead of having to place down 3 separate, you can just make it long as 3 and stuff. So yeah, it is, I'm trying to think, like, money wise it's very good, and it's just nice anyway. But like, you won't spend as much money if you're trying to go for a goal of like a build under a certain amount. Doing that stuff will really save you on money. But one thing I will say, the lighting is horrible. Like, do you see how little that oh my god, I cannot think of words tonight, but the range on that is terrible. Like, it's more, they give spotlights, not like actual lights, because it's just literally, what is going on with my TV? Oh my god. I don't know what that was, but yeah, it's horrible. Like, I don't even know how many lights you would have to have a room like bright. So I hope they make it where you can either change the intensity, but I still think they need to just fix that in general, because yeah, luckily it's not super dark at night. Like, it's just not dark, so you can still see everything, thankfully, because the lighting's bad. But I mean, and then during the day, obviously you don't need the lights, but yeah, it's the lighting. I heard I don't know who was watching, and they said that, and I wasn't really paying attention because I be having stuff on, and like YouTube just be background noise sometimes. And they said that, and I wasn't really paying attention, but now, I mean, I don't remember who said it, but yeah, I'm like, yep, they were right. This lighting is horrible. Just horrible. Because I know I had, like, the ceiling lights, I had floor lamps and all that, and it's still just not well lit. So that is one thing. I guess I can give feedback for that. Because, yeah, it does not make the place well lit. And I like well lit places. Like, the ambience is nice at night, with like, even because the lights aren't super bright, but still I would like it to be brighter. So that is feedback I'm gonna give. I completely forgot to do that, is to like make the lights brighter, because that needs to be done. Got to see at night, you know. You got to see. Make sure your baby's in and run away. But yeah, so I'm just extending. Oh my god, I am so itchy. I am always itchy. Now, I really think I gotta start taking allergy medicine again. I forgot what I was about to say. Well, we're into the living room. Okay, and this, I don't know if it's a me thing or if it actually is just overly sensitive, but trying to make the rugs like bigger and smaller, it just kind of spazzes out. Like you just slightly, ever so slightly drag it, and then it's like the rug is as big as the apartment, or it's like the size of the penny. And like I was struggling so bad, just not this one, not as much, but in the living, when I was in the bedroom putting one down, I was struggling with that. I'm like, why is this so sensitive? And you might see it now. At first, I didn't even know how to, cause I'm looking for the arrows, like how it is on the counters and stuff. So I didn't know how to make it bigger. But then I saw that. But yeah, I see. I did not struggle with it as much as I did in the bedroom. I don't know if it's because I had placed the bed first, so I was trying to fix it underneath the bed. But yeah, it was difficult. So I'll have to test and see if it's under an object already, if it makes it spaz like that. But a little, it was a little annoying. I ain't gonna front, it was a little annoying. So uh I'll hold off on giving the feedback for that just to see if it's like a me era, because I feel like everything I done sent was a me era, because there is edge scrolling. I didn't know there was, but I had asked them for that, and my game is very glitched. Like I may have already posted it, I don't know. I did like this small video showing everything outside of my building is floating. Like it's the garbage cans, the mailbox, everything is, they're at the third floor. And I didn't in the telephone booth. I did not, you know, that's insane. There's a telephone booth. And this game came out in 2026. Anyway, but this town does give old vibes. I'm not even gonna front. I was about to say, yeah, and I didn't realize it at first. I was just like saw something in the back. I'm like, okay, that's weird. And then I don't even know if I noticed it while I was building, but you can see that container. That's not supposed to be up that high. That's floating. And I think it was because what happened was I had loaded up the game. I had started the tutorial, and I was where like you were creating a para. But then I had people come over and stuff, so I exit out of it. And I didn't think it would have saved anything. But then when I got back on, it had the option to continue. So I was like, oh, okay, continue. I was thinking it's going to take me right back to where I was. But it took me to the town, and then I just had to create a para. So I didn't actually complete the tutorial. So I think that's kind of what glitched it out and made my town, like made this area, because it's not the whole town, it's just right around my apartment like that. So I wonder if any of y'all play Paralives, if the area you're in, like, is there stuff floating? Like, let me know if it's just a me thing or if it's happening with other people. Even if it's not happened to you, maybe if you heard somebody say, oh, like the objects outside around me are floating, because even the house right next door to me, the steps are on the roof. So I hope a para doesn't live there, because they're either trapped in their house or they can't get back in, because both like the steps in the front and back are up on the roof. And I wish, like, I don't think there's an edit town option, because I would just go in and just lower everything, but I can't because it's not on my lot. So unfortunately it is stuck like that, but it's so insane. The fact that I didn't realize it for like the first 2 hours of me like on this game, and then I was just like, why is everything around me floating? But luckily it's not the whole map, so I can deal with it for now. Because I can save my para to the library, and I've seen people save houses, but I don't think you can save apartments. And I really like how this apartment came out, so I don't want to lose it because I have to restart restart a new save. So that's why I'm just gonna deal with it for as long as I can. And maybe I know they're supposed to be doing an update. I don't know how soon, but just like to fix the crashes and stuff, which I have experienced. But I'm not putting that on the game. Like I said in like one of my other videos, is I don't know if my computer meets the specs. So I will never like report crashing because I don't know if it's me or them or a combination. But I'm hoping the update does help either way, you know, and then maybe it'll possibly help with the floating objects. But anyway, I just had to point that out. I'm pretty sure I posted like a short or something of it, maybe depending on how the video came out. Oh, that's another thing. Well, first let me say, for pictures, it's if you didn't peep, basically you just you have a picture frame you place down, and then you have options of pictures you can select, and then you can like make your picture bigger or whatever. But you can also add your own pictures, and it's not like Gen AI. It's literally just like a JPEG or a PNG file from your computer, and you can use that. I didn't know that was a thing at the time I was building, so there's not that many options for like pictures and stuff. I have gotten a few. I just don't know where to find like pictures to add, because I was trying to find like all the Sims 4 paintings on like Google, but like they weren't coming up, because I like those. I would like to have them again. And then when I was trying to find different things, like I was trying to find different types of like paintings and stuff, like, well, pictures to use as them, all of it, it just kept showing me AI stuff, and I don't want that. And I don't know how to Google search images and not have AI options come out. I don't know if that's a possible thing, because it's pulling them from different websites and stuff, so I assume it wouldn't know. So I don't really think there's a way, which sucks, because I do want pictures, but I don't want AI ones. So if anybody knows where I can find like good pictures like that you can use for paintings, or not paintings, artwork on your wall, please let me know, because I got some cartoon characters and stuff for like the kids room, but I need stuff for like teen adults rooms, and then like, you know, bathrooms, living rooms, all that stuff. I can't really find anything. I don't know really what to search, and then the stuff I do search, I just keep seeing AI over. So please, if you guys know what I should be typing, what I should type to search, or I guess what websites I could possibly find. I might try like Pinterest or Tumblr. I don't really know, but then it's still trying to tell. I mean, it's relatively easy to tell if it's AI when it comes to like stuff like that, but you never know. So yeah, if you guys know of like websites or stuff, terms or keywords, I should say, I should search to find like non-AI stuff, that would be great, because just Google images is not the way, apparently. But anyway, I talked through most of the living room. I really do like those like fruit slices, what are they called? Ottomans. Those are so cute, and I had to put them in there. Yeah, see, right there, oh, that's another thing. The camera definitely needs some tweaking, because my camera, as you just saw, it was tweaking out, and for some reason I cannot delete that end table. Like, I do not know why, but it would not I couldn't pick it up, and I couldn't delete it. I don't know if that's a glitch or what's up with that end table, but it said you're not getting rid of me, because I wanted to put that shoe rack there, but nope, couldn't do it. So yeah, I don't know if that's an issue. I mean, for anybody else, like if it's specifically this apartment, it's because of that whole mess I went through when I first started the game. But yeah, I could not delete that. And then back to the camera situation, it's a mess. It's very hard to navigate, and I'm not talking about because I'm getting used to like the buttons, but it's just I kept turning down the sensitivity, and it's like overly sensitive, then it spazzes out, and then you're trying to look at one thing, and then like it keeps taking me to the floor below me, and of course you can't see into that apartment. But I'm like, I moved ever so slightly, and now I'm in the bottom. I'm on like the apartment below me, or I'm on the ground looking, or I'm in the next building over. So the camera work definitely needs some tweaking, because I struggled with trying to get screenshots for like when I finish, and there's no way I can do video tours for these right now. It's just not possible. I couldn't even really get a picture of the bathroom. I think I had to take one from the top. I might have to just do aerial whatever view pictures for a while until the camera gets tweaked, because it was so hard to get them screenshots. So I think just to make it easier for me and like keep me from getting so frustrated, I might just do the aerial view, which I don't like. I really don't, but you know, if I have to, I have to. I can't do anything about it, because I'm not gonna. It took me so long to try to get screenshots of every room. Like, there was so much spazzing out with the camera. It just took me forever, and I don't want to have to deal with that. So I hope you guys are cool with like the aerial view screenshots. This one, I got like the regular, my normal screenshots for the most part. But from now on, I think I will just do the aerial, especially if I'm doing like bigger, like a house or like a bigger apartment. It's just gonna be too difficult. So yeah, as you can see, so yeah, that's like all the pictures to choose from, and it's not that much. There's nothing wrong with them. They're just not my vibe, my style. Like, most of them are animals anyway, which is completely fine. But what if your parent's not an animal person? And then there's like this stuff, and then there's like gym ones. But yeah, it's just not. Of course, I mean, it's early access, and literally it's the first few days of it coming out, so it's not gonna be that much. But that's, at least they gave you the option. I didn't even know that was an option, but like that was gonna be a thing to like add your own. But yeah, once again, please let me know if you guys know of anywhere I can look. I am very itchy. I feel like I might have to take a Benadryl. I might have to do that. Yeah, so just finishing up the bathroom. There was a lot of bathroom clutter, but because of the type of sink I have, I really couldn't do much. So I didn't, but I still like how it came out. And then this, I did not realize how narrow this bedroom was, because I don't even remember how it was. It must have a single bed in there, because I could have sworn the bed was against like the other wall, you know, the one that, oops, the window that you can see from here. Yeah, that one. I could have just add arrow, whatever. I'm too lazy. I'll do it eventually. Well, in other videos, I'm not doing it in this one. And you guys know what wall I'm talking about. But I could have sworn the bed was against that wall, and there's no way a double bed could be that way, because I don't think a pair could get in a bed. I mean, I don't know what the routing is like, because I know the tile, I just realized I did not have the grid on the whole time. But by watching other people's, I know the grid squares are like super small. So I don't know if that means like what pairs routing is, they don't need much space to get around and get into stuff. So I don't know. I don't even know. I didn't play test this, because thankfully I did not have any crashes while I was doing this. And I was saving a good amount anyway, but my cat's doing something. But I didn't really get to test anything out, because yeah, when I loaded back in after I finished, for some reason, first of all, me starting off, because of the whole thing, I started off at 3 in the morning, so my para never needed to go to sleep. And then I exited out again for some reason. I came back, and then it was like 8 in the morning, and it's like, oh, when you're with that pop-up and everything. So yeah, I haven't been in the house. I know the computer works, like the desk works, the fridge works. She didn't sit down. Yeah, There was a glitch when I had her get a snack. She was just like, her face was just like stuck in the fridge, and then it was like, oh, she ate it and it was good. So I don't know if she can sit at the table or not, because she was just eating in the fridge, I guess. But the fridge just works and the computer works. That's all I know that's actually functional for now. But yeah. Oh my god, I'm so itchy. It's so annoying. I think my favorite room is either that how it came out is either the nursery or the living room. I did I say it? I think I said this. I like them. Yeah, nurseries are like my favorite to do. So yeah, and I can't wait until there's like more stuff for them, because then yeah, I'm gonna be going crazy with the nurseries. And yes, I did have a nursery because I want her to have a family. I want to see how pregnancy is. I already know how the babies look, which is nightmare fuel. Honestly, them things is the all I can say. Well, there's a baby, because it's not no cute baby. There's them babies not cute. I don't know if anybody else thinks if people think they're cute. I don't think them babies are cute. Toddlers are fine, but them babies, oh good god, them babies need work. It's a face only a mother could love. See, there I was struggling with that, which it seems like I didn't struggle as much when it wasn't under the bed, but yeah, I was struggling with that. It was very annoying. Like, it's funny to watch now, but I was getting annoyed because I still didn't want it that big, but I wasn't gonna sit here and fight with it all day. So it is what it is. This is one other thing I would like to be fixed. Like, I get they need to show that like the item you clicked on is highlighted, but it's gives like this blue hue, and when you're trying to change the color, when you're like doing the color wheel and everything, it does kind of mess with it, because like, I mean, you know what color you're doing, but you can't completely see how it looks all together because there's this blue hue over it. So I hope there's a way for them to change that. I don't know if that bothers anybody else, but I'm just like, because I didn't really notice it until I was doing the rug, but like, it's just like, I can't tell what shade of white it is or what shade of gray it is, because it's like this blue hue over it. So, and yeah, it's mainly like with like the lighter colors, like, or the grays and stuff like that. It's just harder to just see. But anyway, we're getting to the end of it. It's just the only thing I have left is the, what's it called? The nursery. Yeah. And I kind of have I haven't seen him in the game, but I've seen him in other games. I kind of know who I want my pair to get with. But unfortunately, I don't think he's single, but unfortunately, I don't see that being my problem. So if you can break pairs up, I might have to break him up, because I don't know. I don't want her to be no baby mama, but I want to see, is there a way to get a cute baby? Because like, I'm aging down these really pretty Sims, and when they become a baby, I'm like, what is this? It looks like a beaten potato. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and go, because like I said, all I'm still doing is the nursery. And yeah, it's, nurseries, I use basically everything just was in the kids section. So yeah, not much for me to ramble about that. I do like the selection of stuff, I mean, with the objects they have for it so far. I thought there was a changing table, but I don't think so. I think I'm getting it mixed up with, like, you can give a toddler a bath in like the tub, but you only can change a baby's diaper, and somehow I got wires crossed and thought there was a changing table. But yeah, anyway, drop a comment, let me know what you guys think about Paralives so far, and what do you think about the build mode. I really love the build mode. Like, I thought I was gonna be annoyed and overwhelmed with like all the customization, but I just really ended up liking it, and especially because it's early access and like the first days There's not a bunch of stuff, so I feel like that's why it's not overwhelming, because like you, since there's not that much stuff, you want to change up how stuff looks and all that. So this is like your time to actually learn it without feeling overwhelmed about like, oh my god, there's all this stuff and then I have to figure out all the swatches and all this stuff. So yeah, I think the best time to like kind of learn build mode is now, when there's not an overwhelming amount of stuff. So I am glad I've got it now and I'm learning build mode now, because I really do like it, and like I said, I'm not overwhelmed by it at all. But anyway, I'm losing my voice anyway. I don't know, it feels scratchy something. So like I said, drop a comment, let me know what you think. Have you experienced build mode yet, or like is that not your thing? And let me know what you think about the apartment. I really like how it came out. But thank you guys for watching. Like if you haven't yet, subscribe if you want yet. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.
Seem to take a step out, get some in now, let your edge out, to some iceberg, you'll be heavy.